coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to Chile, but of course... For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I tell you what, if this is any quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes, I'm telling you how this is an ill-advised throw. But 15 is so good on the move with all those different arm angles and releases that all I'm saying now is that's a gorgeous play.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Mahomes firing complete. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
At the 22-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Richardson now on second down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Richardson looking to throw this. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jamison Williams, 41 yards. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Mooney good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Max Crosby coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a dump off here complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out come the Chiefs now. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalposts, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes throw caught by Gray. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Richardson looking to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken from just outside the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Off play action, Richardson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. Now Richardson. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Richardson yet again. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. Here's Richardson on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Richardson working from the gun. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Moody for the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was the Jets who were able to come away with the win at home. The Jets let a few too many slip away over the course of the year, but a victory there does mean they finish above 500 at 9-8. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now a third down and 8. There Richardson back to throw it. He stiff arms him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second down, here's Richardson. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On third down, they're going to run for it here. Shoves him aside. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On first down, Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On play action, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. We're back now in KC. Mahomes now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 of the 4. They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also brings up 4th down. 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 2nd down and 6 now.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on it there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Richardson looking to throw this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. And they will take a knee here. They'll try it here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. And the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew.